Yeah, that's complete. Yeah. I suppose I should return to Rhea. Return to the audience chamber. Of course.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
Hey, said it, to be honest. What you're saying is so true.
The black eagles, the blue lions, and the golden deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
No.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
Which house will I choose? Frame 1 pick.
So you have
Yes. There you go, frame 1.
Your heart has made its choice.
Speedrun over here.
All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I am in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
Oh yeah, I need to write down 3. Got a lot of units now on that joint just now when I did that choice. So I need to write all of them down. So, and what time are we on? We are. Let's do it. Let's do that. Boom. Just so I can have everything ready for an edit, so I don't spend hours just looking for. So I don't need to watch through the whole video to check if where the points are. And there you go.
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
It's me.
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
That too.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor.
Pleased to not have you on the team too. Flame.
I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Yes, I will not kill you. I will not send you out to get killed, I should say.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
Neat.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Easy peasy, I'm gonna win that. With one hand behind the back. Yeah, 2 hands behind the back. With my controller behind there too.
Wait, so our new professor is you? I didn't see that one coming.
Hey, me too.
Easy, Caspar. Aren't you being a bit rude?
No, to be honest, no.
You know it's a waste of time to expect politeness from him. It will be a pleasure learning from you, Professor.
Oh yeah, goodbye by the way.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to take a nap.
I won't slap you.
Don't look at me like that! Oh, and please don't talk to me too much either.
Don't worry, I don't talk.
I'm sorry for the chaos you've walked into.
I hear we are rather close in age, Professor. I hope you do not mind if we treat you like one of us. In our class, we try to treat each other as equals, despite any differences in age or status. Personally, I would love to include you in that inner circle.
Yeah, I don't mind at all with that.
You have a gut, Professor. I will take
Yes,
great
I
joy
do.
from your teachings.
I do have a gut. That is quite true.
Petra, I believe you mean to say that our professor has guts. That's a bit different from having a gut.
Yeah, but I have a gut too, so she is not wrong.
You can't go around saying someone so slim and attractive has a gut. Oh, please take my apologies. I have not yet mastered this language.
Some are just smaller than others.
Professor, I want you to know that it's perfectly acceptable for you to treat me as you do the others. I may be the Imperial Princess, but here at the Academy, I'm just another student.
Yes, you are. Everyone here is students. I'm the
That
teacher.
said, know
So you
that I have
belong.
high expectations of you, and high hopes. But I'm certain you can lead the Black Eagle House to greatness.
What are you talking about greatness? This is a school.
Sure. Now let's break the ice with a training session. I want to see our new teacher in action.
Why will the ice be broken? Is this a custom I have missed in my studies?
No. It's the same. But hey, to break the ice, why don't we break some ice though?
Not real ice, just the ice of, well, it just means let's get to know each other.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't want to train. Let's stay in the classroom and learn from a book.
That's boring.
Let's all calm down and have a nice cup of tea, how about? Doesn't that sound lovely, Professor?
Quite indeed. Let's have a cup of tea. Let's have some hot water with some leaves in it. Indeed. The British would be astounded by this suggestion. Yeah, I feel you, man.
I know we all agree to treat each other as equals, but there is a limit to what I can tolerate. The esteemed Black Eagle House requires order.
Looks like your first job will be to quiet down this racket. I don't envy you.
True.
They're not normally this rowdy.
Are you sure about that? Have you been to
I do
school
hope you
before?
can manage, Professor.
Talking. Yeah, I did that. Jump around, jump up and get down. Forward and back and forward and back. Oh, yeah, got some moolah.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise.
Sure.
You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything. Absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while.
No, it's not clear. I have something to do tomorrow.
Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
That doesn't tell me
They
anything.
are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now,
That's a good way of saying it.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well.
So it basically works like DNA, where even though none of your parents have blonde hair, but your grandmother have blonde hair, you can get blonde hair because your grandmother had blonde hair, even though that neither your mother or father had blonde hair. Yeah.
Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all. Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away. Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Thrilling indeed.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now.
I shall take
I
leave
have
then.
more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
It is symmetry, because the crest is symmetrical.
What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
Yeah, I'm gonna take my leave. Don't mind me. A Sunday. Yeah. I'm not using the Usil. Special. House long Anna from chapter 3. On chapter 5 of the main story on. You will find a sequence with a bulletin board. In order to accept it, you must have the ability to invite people to tea parties.
With each moon, professors of the Officers' Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule, so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month, and when.
Yeah. So... and we can look at statistic. Oh yeah, I need to online on. But yeah, I'm gonna explore. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining it. DLC supplies that I'm not gonna use. So yeah.
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on speaking up.
Yeah. Don't care. Anyway, we have a quest there.
Some believe the dignity of the Empire rests on the results of the mock battle. That's an overstatement, of course. Still, we must do our best to prevail. You should take the time to learn each student's abilities. Perhaps some extra lessons and training sessions are in order? You look as if you have no idea what's going on here. I know my way around, so I'm happy to help you find your footing.
Okay.
Dimitri and Claude are the leaders of the other two houses. Do not underestimate them.
Nah, it's gonna
When
be
we
easy.
take the field, it would be best not to engage the both of them at once.
What are you talking about? Splitting the army is like rule number 1 to what to do, right? Right? It's not just me that thinks that, right?
Listen to this. Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though.
Hey! What are you telling me? Not a
You
chance.
really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
No. I'll just train more.
I care nothing of friendship.
Okay.
If you have no business here, leave.
Okay. I'm leaving then.
Listen to this. A moment.
Let me run.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not gonna talk to people from other houses. I don't want them to get too friendly with them.
That's so.
Hey,
Don't care.
I don't like to come out unless I really have to. Hope you're okay with that, Professor.
Okay.
Wow.
No. Greenhouse and fishing pond.
The Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps.
Then take it out.
I could just forget all about my assignment.
Really sleepy too.
Anyway,
Running has not been locked yet.
Hi there.
Let's see. I'm a little busy.
What's up?
If you're looking for...
Didn't mean to talk to you. I think I need to pick up this quest and do them.
Well, there's Dorothea, Hilda, and Mercedes. Lady Rhea's quite the beauty, too. And I must admit, I've even checked out Professor Manuela once or twice. You know, Professor, I think I'm going to like it at the Officers' Academy. There are beautiful girls as far as the eye can see. Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
And then,
What the?
what indeed?
As it were.
Okay.
Let me know when you are hungry. I will make you a quality meal, as thanks for your service to His Highness. I have a request.
Yes. There you go.
That's so.
Wow.
Now I can do the...
Professor.
Yeah. Plant. Yes. Goldwood. That's free.
My thanks.
And then we go over here, around.
Unbelievable.
The Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Seros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
Okay. Nothing of harm is gonna come to them. I promise. Yes.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself. Should the opportunity arise, I would love to become a student and begin my studies in earnest.
Yeah, meet me when I'm in a different
The
house.
monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Dining hall.
Professor, I hope you know I am having great abilities for reading and writing. With sadness, I still have struggles with speaking.
I normally struggle the other way around when I learn languages. I learn to speak before I learn to write. I learn to read first, then I learn to speak, then I learn to write.
If my ways of speech are causing a burden, I hope you will have forgiveness.
Don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Everything is fine.
Right.
Right indeed.
All right. Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it?
Kinda, but kinda no.
It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Indeed. As part of our commitment to the goddess, the Knights undertake various missions across all of Fodlan. Assisting with the education of young nobles is also a part of our sacred duty.
Professor!
Yes. I hear a member of House Hresvelg, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said that the Adrestian Empire's very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years.
Yeah, let's hope.
Here's an idea. There are two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still a mystery.
Probably DNA. Sounds like DNA. Just unless it don't really care about you.
Hey, you.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
Sure.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Yeah. Isn't it weird that over 20 years stuff changes? I think.
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they? Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you, oh so very, very personally.
Sure.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
Yeah. Flesh is kind of weird. Some kind of experimental apparatus. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
So much.
Oh, thank you, Professor. Those few drops of blood are invaluable to my research. Oh, so much more to learn.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago.
Keeping up the form.
I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard Tomas remarking on the subject. The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
Neat. Let's see what's over here then. Hello.
Professor, I hear you are lacking in knowledge of the Church of Seros. The library contains countless documents about the teaching and the history of the Church. I encourage you to make good use of them.
Yes, indeed. But at least I'm glad I only have to go through these dialogue on the first one.
Tomas has served as the monastery's librarian for decades. Actually, he was away from Garrigmark for a spell, but he returned to his post last year. There is no one as familiar with the monastery's archives as he is.
Neat. Because the first part doesn't change in all the houses, so hey.
I think
at least we got that. But this one I'm going to do all the talk thingamajigs. So look forward to it. Except for the ones of the people I'm not recruiting. Come on, open the door.
Listen. Let me tell you the provenance of our class name. The Eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor. Hence, Black Eagles.
Yes. Black armor, like evil.
Hey there.
Hi, Professor. How are you doing?
Great indeed.
If you're not busy, would you like to join me on a little trip into town? If I'm cooped up in this dusty old monastery for too long, it drives me absolutely crazy.
Sure, later. Anyway, we are done with what we set out to do, so let's complete these quests. Perfect. I'm the best at fishing. Freaking amazing, man. Can't beat me in fishing.
You have helped me so much.
Yeah, complete. Today's special. Yes.
Oh, I love this meal. How did you know?
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
I know. You don't know more monster fun. Neat.
Nice! I knew I could count on you.
And, yeah. Finish exploring. There you go. Fernand's birthday.
Much appreciated.
There you go. As I said, this is gonna be long episodes. So yeah, we are doing the mission. Never mind. So there's a save point here. So I guess there's automatic save points before missions. So I'm not going to do the mission today, but hey, this episode is a two-parter, and yeah, there's gonna be long episodes. Many of them. But yeah, oof, 2 episodes without battle, but it'd be like that sometimes. But anyway, if you did enjoy this exploration episode, please leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more and all that fun and dandy stuff. And on that note, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. So see you then. Bye.